Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Terra Tech. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, this episode, we are going to be messing around more with fighting than we are with the base. We're going to clean up the area a little bit further up. You guys can see there's some really big guys up there on that hill. There's also some sort of a base a little bit further away. And I just want to make sure we get these guys taken care of before we start building up our base because they've kind of annihilated us in the past, and I want revenge for one, but more than that, I want a nice safety net knowing that I don't have to worry about these guys sneaking up on me the next time I am building something, because that's kind of what they did. Now, I don't really have the wills for the weight here just yet. I do need to kind of work on that. I don't know if I can even get up this. What is the problem here? What is exactly happening? Why? Let me go underneath the earth. Will it let me? I can't quite see what is getting stuck there. I think it's still the front row. Actually, yeah, I think it is. I think it's this little row right here on the front. Let me see. Is there any way to fix that? Oh crap. I got an invader coming. Let me see if I can back up. Come on, let me back it up. There we go. We're getting off of this hill. We do not, I repeat, guys, do not need to be fighting an invader at the same time as that big guy up there. Now, you can see he's going to spawn right where those things are. And if I had a radar unit on this bot right now, I lost the last one I had, and I haven't been able to afford a new one just yet. But if I had a radar, it would show me the range at which he can see me, as well as the range at which he's going to attack me right off the bat. And there he is right there, Cyclone. Cyclone is not one of the strongest ones you can possibly have. He's really not that powerful, but he's not easy either. So I am going to fix this very easily by removing that bottom layer, because I am tired of getting stuck. And no, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Same thing's going to happen on the other side, I'm sure. Nope, actually it didn't. Okay, so we are good. Hopefully we will not get stuck again. Let's get rid of this square. We'll have to go back there and pick those up at some point, but not right now. And this one has geocore pieces, guys, so we're going to be able to get some new stuff we have not gotten before. There we go. Yeah, destroy him. Duh, yes, we got him. He is dead. Now let's see, where did I put that thing? Where's it at? I don't actually see it. I know I attached it. Let's go in there and see where it's at. Oh, there it is. It's in the center. All right, so we'll grab that. We'll put it down for a second. We will, of course, move it here in just a few seconds, get it a little closer. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Back it up, stop. Don't leave it behind. Come on, put it down. Put it down somewhere where it can actually... There it goes. It's going to do its duty. It's going to get in there. Now, the wheels are definitely something I could actually use right now just to give myself a little bit more of a boost. GSO, your GeoCore license upgrade grade 1. Congratulations. The GeoCore has upgraded your license to grade 1. The following block can now be purchased at the GeoCore trading station or construct it with the GeoCore fabricator. So we can buy some of the new stuff here. We'll definitely kind of play around with that, of course, at a later date and get some of that stuff going. For now, I'm just going to put that one on the inside because that's the only one I had access to at the moment. The other ones got picked up rather quickly. There we go. Come on, let me destroy him. Oh, he's out of wheels. The other guy did his duty. He got a lot of that stuff destroyed on this guy already. There we go. A lot of popping around. Oh, wow. Stuff is everywhere. Now, let's see. Is this guy going to be able to pick some stuff up? Yes, he is. Not a whole lot of stuff, but enough to make it worthwhile. What is this over here? Oh, that's going to be the silo. Let's see. You're going to get this extra block. You are now free to explore the world. There are many enemy bases out there. Yes, they are. Come on, pick up that block already. It's like right outside of his range. It just didn't want to do it. There we go. That should be able to pick up a decent amount of stuff. Let's pick this thing up. Can I put it on the other side? I should be able to put it right in there. Nope, it didn't want to turn it the right way. So let's turn it forward. There we go. And that should line up. Yep, it lines up with the wheels on the outside. Actually, let's go into build mode so we can get out of the way of the stuff it's about to pick up. I didn't like that. It was a little bit too much at once. You can see it kind of knocked all that stuff out. I have seen it do that several times, and when it does that, it actually gets damaged. So I don't know if that's a flaw or if that's just something that device is going to do from time to time. But it may be just you have to get used to it and just kind of be prepared for the fact that you do need to heal that up every once in a while. Maybe not a whole lot, but every once in a while I'll heal this thing back up. For me, because I keep attaching it to my bot, it's really not that big of a thing. It gets healed up every single time I pick it up. For you guys, if you don't have those pieces, to be picked up, you just kind of have them sitting out in the middle of nowhere, waiting for bots to explode. If you ever get to the point where you can have multiples of these. Oh, and look what's right out there, guys. That would be the GeoCore selling module thing right there. This thing is actually charging me up at the moment, but it doesn't have... Yeah, it doesn't actually have a... let me put one on it. Let's go back. We need a... where are they at? Dang it, I can't even think of the name of it anymore. There it is, the solar. We need the solar. Let's put that there and grab this and put that down. Okay, so now it's being charged up. It will charge up the batteries, and then it will charge me up anytime I pass by it, which is going to be a nice thing to have out here in the middle of nowhere, which is not really in the middle of nowhere. It's over here close to the GeoCore selling factory and another base, if I can get off of whatever it is I'm stuck on. There we go. Little bit by little bit. Let that other wheel start turning. There we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I have faith in you. Let's get rid of this rock. I hate kind of having to stop, because once you build up momentum, you can really get going. However, once you stop completely, you will, you get bogged down again really easy. What is bogging me down? Is it this block right here? No, it's not even touching the ground. You can see it right there. It might be the... Is it this? Really? That's what's bogging me down? That is just crazy. Okay, so let's move that right there. We'll move this over here. Hopefully that'll be close enough to the wheels that it's not causing an issue, but I think it still is. Guys, I have no idea. I have no idea why this thing is giving us such an issue. There we go. Finally. But we got pieces stuck underneath us now, and that's going to cause us issues. There we go. Whew, okay. Finally, guys, we are moving. We figured out our flaws, and we created some new ones. What is going on? Give me a break, please. This is why I always go with bigger bots, because if you have these small ones, they just don't get over these hills. They just get stuck, and it just freaks me out. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I would like to know what I'm doing. I like to not have these issues. Okay, finally we can move. Pick up the blocks. Yes, pick them up. Pick them all up for us. All right, what do we got? We got a guy out there in that area, and we got a base over here. So we're going to take care of this base first, while this thing picks up the blocks. In fact, before it does that, let me see if I can snag a few of these. No, that's not exactly what I wanted to happen. I wanted to grab some of the wheels. Can we can put some wheels in weird places. Yes, let's do that real quick. And then I will fix those as soon as I get a chance, just before this thing picks them all up. All right, so we got some wheels. I want to make sure this thing can do something like that. What's going on? I don't know. It definitely didn't want to do what I wanted it to do. There we go. Flip them around. Now, it's kind of weird that its default sometimes is to have them flipped up like that so much. Now, these are the small wheels. These are not the other yellow wheels that we had, the GeoCore ones that are right next to it. These actually take up a little bit less space. They weigh a little bit more, or a little bit less than the other ones. However, they don't have the long reach that the other ones do. These actually will kind of fit themselves to whatever scenario you have. Like right there, you can see they go down a little bit, but if you want, they can go up a little bit more as well, as weight is added to them. So just kind of be aware of that fact. Let's put these things down over here. We don't have any space for them at the moment, and that should be good if we can keep going. Yes, we can. Okay, let's get this a little closer to that area if we can pick it up. Not really. Zoom it out. Can we move it over here? There we go. That's close enough. Now keep going, guys. Keep going. Get this off of there. That's just extra weight that we don't need. Come on. Yes, we can. Oh, man. Okay, we're probably pretty low on our batteries, so we will at some point have to go back there and oh, actually, maybe not, because this thing is going to charge us up. Now, let's look at that. There is something there that I need to snag, and it's this piece right here. I'm going to go ahead and snag it, put it on my bot. I don't have one, and I haven't ever had one, so that is going to be a thing. Now, this doesn't have... Yep, it doesn't have a solar reactor. Again, none of these have solar reactors for some reason. So you want to make sure that you attach one there. Now, somebody asked earlier, what was the seed for my level that I'm on right now. If you guys watch the very first level or very first video when I made this game, it will show you the seed. I will occasionally from time to time go in there and show you the seeds of all the games that I have, and you're more than welcome to follow me along as I go through these and play on the exact same level. And if you find anything cool on there, you're more than welcome to give me spoilers and be like, hey guys, you got some really cool stuff a little bit to the southeast or something like that. I don't mind one bit, because we have played this game a great number of times, and the more we play it, the more stuff we find. And I think that's the cool piece, like being able to build the, bases, being able to build the bots, being able to find the rare pieces is not always easy. And a lot of the time, until you find those pieces, it kind of takes away from the game a little bit and like what you can do. One of the big things that you guys have really wanted me to do is flying, and the gyroscope or something like that is something that makes it a lot easier for you to do that. However, I've never been able to find one, and some of you guys have said that it's a experimental piece. Others have said that it's in the game completely. That Tech has a new light. Okay, we'll go ahead and snag the light if we can. We're doing some damage to it regardless of the fact that it's still going off to our side. Okay, he dropped one of those lights. I'm still going to destroy everything he has, if it will let me. There we go. Come on, blow up, blow up. Yep, he is blowing up. Let's see, where did I put that thing? I always forget where I put it. Let me go into build mode. Snag it. Where is it at? Where is it? Did I not pick it up? Oh, yeah, I did. All right, let's put it down. It's not really ideally where I want it. Let's move it a little bit further over here so it can pick up everything. Now, these are the GeoCore Big Boy wheels. These things are amazingly large, and they're just really, really cool to have. Again, I do not want to go huge on this playthrough. However, I might still use those wheels and then just create a very small bot with them. So that will help me kind of stay off of the hills, be able to pick some stuff up without basically getting stuck every 4 seconds like I have been in the past. So let's see. Can we keep moving? Come on, you can do it, you can do it. I want to get some boosters on this sucker too. That will definitely help you, if you get stuck into little corners like that in the, little ravines. This thing is just getting thrown all over the place. It doesn't want to attach. There we go. But yeah, if you get stuck, you can use the boosters. In fact, you can go into your build mode and then use your boosters here. It will knock you out of your build mode, but it will give you that little boost to get over that little hump that you might be stuck on. Something I've learned the hard way is fairly annoying, and something you will redesign your bot for, whether you really want to or not, just so that won't happen to you anymore. And there we go. That's going to be good enough. I don't think we need all of this stuff. Again, I want to be able to create a bot down the road that will come out here and snag all of this stuff. I guess we can just leave it on the outside. I mean, it seems like it does okay back there, but we can put it on the inside, so much the better. How much do we have on our batteries? I don't want to go into a battle too low. That's one red line. However, one red line with so many batteries could be quite a bit, or it could be just getting ready to fail. So I don't see any more out here. I thought I saw somebody out here a minute ago, which was that guy. What does he have? He is a Venture, and he has a lot of Venture stuff. Oh, wow, he is just getting wrecked. Wow. Jeez, we've gotten powerful, guys. We have gotten powerful. All right, put that down. Let them go ahead and snag all of that, and then we're going to head back to base. And I think we have enough. I think we have enough weapons. I think we have enough blocks. A lot to kind of mess around with, and like I said, build some harvesting bots, but mainly I want to sell some of this stuff or go off and get some resources with another bot. I think that's going to be the next little thing that I do, is I'm going to build another harvester bot, but this one is going to be one that I control, one that I use, so that I can go off and get some resources that then I can then use to start making some stuff. Like I want to find all the recipes. I know some of you have left me the recipes in the past, and I greatly appreciate that. But one thing I kind of want to do myself is play around with them and make sure that I know what they are, because you guys leaving them is one thing. Me memorizing them and knowing them is a completely different thing. And until I actually get my hands dirty and get in there and mess around with that stuff, I'm not gonna remember what some of these resources are called or what they're used in and which ones really are valuable. That's the only reason I know what any of the resources are right now, is that I know that, oh, this one sells for a lot of money. Otherwise, it would be like, yeah, it's a green one. I don't know. I never really messed around with it as much, because staying alive in this game, as I mentioned before, was a full-time job. it got so rough there that if you tried messing around with your base, you would be surrounded by 60, 70 mobs, bosses that would just wreck you again and again and again. And there was nothing you could do about it because you spent too much time roaming around collecting resources and not enough time collecting blocks to help you build a bigger and bigger bot. It used to be about size. Size is everything in this game at one point. Now it seems like they've kind of slowed down on that. They have gotten a little bit more aggressive. What are we stuck on? Seriously, again? What are we getting stuck on down here? This thing. Yeah, that's what it is. It's these. All right, well, we're going to be moving these then. Maybe a bad idea, but I'm tired of getting stuck. Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen anymore. We will move some of those batteries and make it more efficient down the road, but for now, we are going to come over here, snag a little bit of the energy that should be here. Come on, give it to me. Holy crap, what was that? Oh, you know what? That was a bad guy. Yeah, they said the bad guys would be spawning that way from now on. You can hear that noise, and that's basically the things kicking on and kicking off, the repair bubbles and shield bubbles. It was trying to give me enough power to boost me back up, but not enough for, what power I was actually draining from it at the exact same time. And now it's finally met that, so it is, charging me back up. You can see the batteries over here are draining drastically. It's definitely giving me power a lot faster than it's charging back up. But that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and take all of that power, and then we're going to head off and get back to the base. I don't really need to drain all of it. I want to leave a little bit there just in case it gets attacked while I'm gone. It doesn't actually have any weapons on there. So that's going to be a thing that we're going to need to come back to and, just make sure that it can defend itself. But you also need to put an AI module on there, if I remember right. That may have been changed. You may not have to do that anymore. But in the old days, you had to put an AI module on there so that it would still be almost like sentient. Like it has to have some kind of control so that it knows, oh, I'm being attacked. Let me control these weapons and attack the guy who's attacking you. Again, these enemies, they're spawning way too close to my base. I need to put some guard towers down. I need to put some more of these bots over here to protect my base or something while I'm gone because, yeah, see, I love how I can just drive right over that sucker. All right, let's come over here, and we are going to sit here and get charged up. And I think, guys, this is where we're going to end the episode. This has been kind of a nice little jolt out there, finding some stuff that we haven't found before. We did get some geocore. In fact, if I go into... let me put this thing down real quick and we show you some of the new items that we got before we head out. Now, you got to wait for it to charge up before you can look at that stuff, but it doesn't take too long. And there's a few items over here that you can pick up while it's at it. And I still got to work on my base. I really want to do that. Wait, too much time dealing with these bots that won't stop spawning around me. All right, here we go. Let's look at the geocore stuff that we got. Oh, wow. We get the cab to start with? That is cool. We finally get one of these cabs to start with. That means we can buy one from the trading station. In fact, can I? Can I? No, I'm too far away. It won't let me buy one, unfortunately. But we have access to it, which means we could buy one if we wanted to. We also got the basic building blocks. These are the one stock. Think of geocore as being just bigger versions of the GSO ones. So when you look at these right here, these ones, it's basically the same thing as that, except it's 4 times the size. So 4 of these on one side, 4 of these on another side will equal the size of one of these. In fact, I'll pull it out real quick so you guys can see it. It is, it's massive. It's massive, guys. That's a decent size to a block right there. These are the 2. So think of 8 of the normal GSO ones. So you can see right there. That's a decent size as well. And the weight to go with it. That is solid, whatever. Steel, whatever you want to say that is, it's solid. It will definitely put that weight onto your bot, and this is going to be rough. Then we got the geocore big block. These are kind of like the other ones, except it's just, it's 2 of them. So the 8 ones twice, one right next to each other. And here comes another guy. We're going to have to kill him, guys. He's coming in right for us. We're not going to really be able to stop him. We got some wills in there. Yep, here he comes. Here he comes. You little sucko. I hate you. I really, really hate you. Come on. There we go. We can hit him from behind. That's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, no, that's our guy. Oh, whew. Okay, man. He had me there for a second. That's our guy who's coming back empty-handed. Absolutely nothing on him. But at least he's coming back. He's not destroyed. So I'll accept that. All right, let's keep looking around. Oh my God, he had us. The diamond ram. That's kind of a nice thing to have if you like charging the enemy. Otherwise, I never really use them. They're powerful, but you got to get right up on top of the enemy, and I just don't find that very efficient. You got some of these hazard lights. Now the hazard lights, because it is getting dark, I'll go ahead and snag one and put there on there. Cool, you get more lights from a terminal. Yeah, we can get a lot of different lights in here. You can see a whole bunch of different kinds. They all have their own look. Some of these flash. Some of them go around. Like this one, I think actually spins around in a circle. You can kind of see it actually spinning around right there. And as soon as it starts to light up, you'll see almost like an orangish reddish light coming from it. And some of the other ones give off a yellow light. Some of them give off a pure white light. And so you can see with just putting them in the right space can either make your bot look very, forbidding or very just bright and kind of shine up the area. And you see right there, that's actually an improvement. It didn't used to look like that. It didn't have these little circles there. I don't know if I like the circles as an improvement, but it definitely is something new that they've added in there. But you always got that little flash that would go around like that. Doesn't provide a whole lot of light though compared to the shields and things of that sort. It's still pretty cool to look at though. I like it. And if you look at some of the other ones like the GSO, we have this storm lantern. We'll go ahead and put that down. You can see that one just gives off a nice, white light that just kind of, wherever you have it, just illuminates the area around it. Then you have ones like this, which is the searchlight. Whichever direction you have it pointing is where it's going to do all of its light. So right there in the front, you can see, yeah, there's a lot of light being given off by that one. If you move this off, or this one over here off, you'll see all that light kind of goes away as well, which is, not too bad. Then you got these buzz strip lights. The buzz strip lights, I think, give off the most light. You can see that is just a nice amount. But you're like, why would you ever want to put that there when you could have weapons? Well, if you put it underneath your bot, you can have that nice neon light coming out of there. Unfortunately, it's only white right now. They do have plans to put colored lights, or not colored light, colored blocks in the game. You can be able to like paint some of these or something along those lines. I don't know if they're going to allow you to paint the lights so that you can have colored lights, but I think that would be very cool if they integrate those in there. These are the venture lights, and I'll go ahead and show you some of these. Say a nice yellow, kind of a haze to it. It's not too bad. It's definitely unique. Let me go ahead and pick that one up, drag it over here. And then we got these spotlights, which I kind of like the look of, but they look a little bit like Wall-E headlights, or Wall-E eyeballs or something like that from the movie. And then of course you got the strips, just like the other one, and it gives off a orangish reddish kind of haze. And if you mix lights together, you get all these different kind of colors from it. I think it just adds to the game, the overall feel, making your bot a little bit more unique than anybody else's, a little bit different, even if it's the same design, just because of the lights you put on it. However, if your computer is not state of the art, you're going to create yourself a decent amount of lag from it. So the more blocks you have, and the more headlights. Oh my God, lights. Used to, with my old computer, oh, I could not even use them because it was so much lag. They have gotten better though. They have gone into the coding and kind of messed around with it to create a little bit less lag for you as you've done stuff like that. And before we head out, guys, you know what? We're gonna come over here and we're gonna take this bot on. I know we said we're gonna head out a couple minutes ago, but he's so close. I don't want to risk it. And there's gonna be some items in there. We're gonna go ahead and pick them up. And holy crap, yeah, we'll grab these. Nice. We don't have any of these. What are these? 6 stars? 7? 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, yeah, we don't have any of the 5 block ones yet. So those are, I won't say they're really nice to have, but they're not bad either. If you're gonna create something huge as a bot goes, then it's kind of nice to have that. And you can see the guy out there, his lights are flashing. Those are the Geocore ones. It actually tells you what kind of bot he is based off of what lights he's using, because most of the time they won't mix and match. So you won't find like a Venture bot with a whole bunch of Geocore lights. You won't find a Geocore with a whole bunch of Venture lights, and vice versa with all the different ones out there. Let's see if we can put that there. There we go. And guys, I want to thank you again for watching, and I will definitely catch you all next time.